Right, quick catch up on this thing. I've spared you all the wire, well, brass brush rubbing down and getting things shiny again, and yeah, I'm just starting to put it back together. Still haven't got that swing arm, so I've just put the rusty one back on for now. There's people out on the bikes, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll come back and do this later. Right then, bit of an absence because stuff's been happening. As you can see, it's starting to come back together. And see if you can spot by what's laying around the place what the next problem we came across was. Yeah, we did get that engine spinning, but unfortunately it spins as fast with the plugs in as it does with the plugs out. It's got about 30 psi of compression, and yeah, I've got a little, I'll see if I can edit it in, but I stuck the camera down the bores and one side is maybe okay and the other side just definitely isn't. Pistons are rusty as heck, it just, and anyway, a friend of mine had that going spare, so for what I gave him for that, it just wasn't worth doing anything to that one. So identical engine, I don't know anything about it again, so bit of a gamble, but he has had that one running, so going to take that one out, which apparently you need a claw hammer for, and that's for a couple of reasons. We came across this before. So we got the auto snapped off bolt that I decided not to bother doing anything with. Now I need to do something with it, and also see if we can see it. That one, put my finger on it, that one just there, that one's head rounded off on it, and I suspect that one's probably seized in as well, and that holds on these foot peg holders and the side stand, so we kind of need that. New sprocket and chains went on alright. We got a replacement for the back bumper that had the lights on. I took the indicators off this one, and we're going to stick with those ones. Everything else came up okay. Still need to take that battery backs off and rub that down and spray that. But yeah, the other thing I came across as I was looking at this, you can tell I've been clouting this with a hammer somewhat hard, is this is bent upwards, and I tried to put a spanner on, adjustable on that and bend it down, and all that happened was this one bent and that one stayed put. So I'll have to have a think about that one. So I might be looking for some new foot peg holders bracket thing, regardless. So replacement front bumper, it's not the genuine one, it's another one off a Hoetian Vixen, but it fits. Just loosely got everything together. I got the clocks on from the Vixen, they look okay, and that's about where we're at. I'm just trying to take this engine out, so we'll have carb back out, get this manifold off because I need that. That top hanger bolt, that'll be easy. Then there's the front hanger down there, that's a doddle. If I can get this one bolt out, I've got the other one out, but there's one big one down here, and I may end up having to resort to bending this frame. It's 1/8 inch, so you know, I can put a spanner on it down there and just bend it over one side. That doesn't help me with the other side though, so I can't get a grinder in, except maybe a Dremel. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So that's that update. And while I was round looking at this, and picking up the toolbox lid for my Magna. As I walked down his drive, I came across something else, and Daisy said that when I saw it I was like SpongeBob with a jug of water. I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it, I need it. So I'm not telling you what that is yet, but let's give you a bit of a clue. It's got Comstar wheels on it, a bit more at the back there. But that's something that I've been looking for a very, very long time. I didn't expect I'd get one, but I'm not going to uncover it yet, and I'm not going to do anything with it yet. I need to have a think about this one, so that's for later. So that's where we're at. I had nearly done. I was literally putting the final touches on. Oh, I've sprayed up the tank, but it's not finished yet. I'll show you that when it's done. And yeah, engine out if we can get it out. Wheels cleaned up nice, and we've got tyres, got some new shoes on it. So as I said, it was almost back together. I was messing around with the wiring. The wiring's a mess. I mean, you know, I'm not going to make it any better right now. It needs some rewiring, and it's even worse under here. And look at all these. And I'm honest, this was me. All the rest of the mess down here, that was somebody else, but yeah, those were me. That was just, ugh. I'm going to snip that plug off and connect it back in for now. So that's probably why that bolt keeps getting cracked, jamming so many connectors in. But I got them working. All the gauges on that work nicely. Obviously the rev counter's never going to work, because, you know, on these engines, that's where the rev counter output shaft, whatever it's called, would normally be, and that's just blanked off. And there isn't one of that one either, so we're not getting one with that one, but we're gonna put it in anyway. So next update will be hopefully with that in, and up and running. Okay, that's it for now.